Good morning children, Sai Ram. I hope you all are studied at home. Today we will start our second part of accounting for partnership firm. Before going to start, first of all we will recall the previous topics. In previous video we have learned about meaning of partnership, partnership deed, treatment in the absence of partnership deed, interest on loan, and profit and loss appropriation account. I hope you all have solved the questions of interest on loan and profit and loss appropriation account. Now, today we will start with the partners capital account. What do you mean by capital? What do you mean by capital? This you already learned in 11th standard. What do you mean by capital? Amount invested by proprietor or by owner is known as capital. So here in partnership, how many partners? Minimum 2 partners and maximum 50 partners. So amount invested by each partner is known as capital. Now capital account in 11th standard you have maintained, capital account ledger you have maintained in 11th standard. So this you already know the format of capital account. But in 12th standard in partnership you have to maintain the capital account with amount column of each partner. If there are 2 partners you have to maintain the 2 columns. If there are 3 partners you have to maintain the 3 columns. Okay. So the partners capital account may be maintained by the following any of the 2 methods. The first is fixed capital method, second is fluctuating capital method. In fixed capital method it means capital is fixed. It does not change the capital. So in this account, in this method you have to maintain 2 accounts. The first one is partners capital account and the second one is partners current account. So we will start with the partners capital account. Partners capital account, first of all you have to do one correction in this format. This is the NCERT format, this format from the NCERT book. So in this format you have to do one correction, little bit one correction. You have to maintain 2 columns of amount or 3 columns of amount according to the partners given in the question. If there are 2 partners, maintain the 2 column. If there are 3 partners, maintain the 3 column. Okay. Now start with the partners capital account. In partners capital account, first of all you have to transfer the balance brought down. Balance brought down means opening balance of capital. This you have to transfer credit side. And closing balance of capital you have to transfer debit side. These 2 things you have to transfer. Okay. And after that bank fresh capital introduced. If there is any additional capital introduced, then you have to write down buy side or credit side. If there is any withdrawn from capital, you have to write down to side or debit side. After the balance you have to do and balance CD will come. This is the partners capital account. Withdrawal of capital and additional capital is optional. If it is given in the question you have to write down, otherwise opening balance is equal to the closing balance. In this capital will not change. Okay. So in this you have to write down only these in these transaction, no other transaction. Now come to the second account. You have to maintain the second account, partners current account. In partner's current account, what you have to write down? First of all, opening balance of current. So opening balance of current, write down as by balance brought down in credit side. Clear? And other thing from the P&L appropriation account. I have already told you about format of profit and loss appropriation account in previous video. So do prepare that account. Do practice of the format of profit and loss appropriation account. Do questions of profit and loss appropriation account. So in profit and loss appropriation account, all the debit side items you have to transfer credit side of capital account, like salary, commission, interest on capital. If there is profit, you have to transfer share of profit in each partner column. And debit side, what you have to transfer? Interest on drawing, and if drawing is given, write down drawing also. And if there is loss, so share of loss you have to transfer. Now after that you have to do the balance CD. Balance CD you know how to do. Do the total of both sides and write down which side. If debit side is shorter, write down the debit side. So in fixed capital account you have to maintain two. First is partners capital account and second one is partners current account. In partners capital account, only capital balances you have to write down. In partners current account, you have to write down all the things except capital. Now the second method is fluctuating capital account method. In this you have to maintain only one account, that is partners capital account. So in partners capital account, first is you have to transfer opening balance of capital by balance brought down, and other things from the P&L appropriation account, same as in current account, same as you have to transfer in the partners capital account of fluctuating capital method. Interest on capital, salary, commission, share of profit. If drawing is there, write down debit side, interest on drawing, profit and loss appropriation, share of loss. And at the end you have to do the balance and write down the balance CD. So these are the two methods which you have to prepare. Let us do the difference between fixed capital account and fluctuating capital account. So first is number of account maintained. Already studied about number of account maintained in fixed capital account. How many accounts maintained? 2. In fixed capital account you have to maintain 2 accounts. First is partners capital account, second is partners current account. In fluctuating capital account, how many accounts you have to maintain? Only one, that is partners capital account. Next is frequency of change. In fixed capital account, balance does not change except when further capital is introduced or capital is withdrawn. And in the fluctuating capital, the balance changes with every transaction of the partner. Next is recording the transaction. Transactions related to capitals are recorded in fixed capital account, and transactions for drawing, interest on drawing, interest on capital, salary, commission, share of profit or loss are recorded in current account. And in fluctuating capital account, all transactions whether for capital, drawing, interest on capital, share of profit or loss, salary, commission, all are recorded in capital account. Last is balance. It always shows credit balance in capital account, but in fluctuating capital account can also show debit balance. These are the differences of fixed capital account and fluctuating capital account. let us do the questions of salary or commission to partners. So how we have to calculate commission? These are the two formulas, two methods of commission in under which you have to calculate commission. First is profit before charging commission. If before charging commission, please look at here carefully. Before charging commission, you have to charge net profit into 100 rate of commission upon 100. It means if rate of commission is 5%, then you have to charge net profit into 5 upon 100. This is the before charging commission. But the second method is if there is after charging commission. After charging commission, and if rate is given 5%, then you have to calculate net profit is into 5 upon 105. It means you have to charge the rate in 100 rupees, 5 upon 105. If the percentage is 10%, then 10 upon 110. If the percentage is 20, then 20 upon 120. This is for after charging. And what about before charging? Before charging, you have to charge the same way. 5%, 5 upon 100, 10%, 10 upon 100, 20%, 20 upon 100. In this way, you have to calculate the commission. Now, let us do one question. X and Y are partners in a firm. X is to get commission of 10% of net profit before charging any commission. Note down this line, 10% of net profit before charging any commission. It means you have to find out the X commission by multiplying the net profit by 10 upon 100. Not 110, 10 upon 100, because this statement is given before charging. So, before charging means 10 upon 100. Okay. Now, Y is to get commission of 10% on net profit after charging all commission. Here Y's commission is given 10% after charging. So, after charging means 10 upon 110 you have to apply. But one more thing you have to see here. Here it is written after charging all commission. It means X commission also you have to charge. So, how you have to calculate the Y's commission? This we will see. But first of all, look at here net profit. It is given 55,000. So, net profit is 55,000. Let us see the solution. Calculation of commission. X commission, as we know, net profit is 55,000 and rate of percentage is 10%. So, 10 upon 100 we can directly find out 5500. This is the X commission. But Y's commission is given after charging. So, after charging means 55,000 is the net profit, and after charging all commission means you have to subtract the X commission also. So, X commission you have to subtract 55,000 minus 5500. The balance amount is 49500. Now, 49500 you have to multiply with the 10 upon 110. Sorry, it is written wrong here. It is 110. Four nine five 00 into 10 upon 110. Here upside is written correct, 10 upon 110. It is 4500. Okay children, now understood? Please do correction here. 49500 into 10 upon 110. So is equal to 4500. So X commission is 5500 and Y's commission is 4500. Okay. Now today I have given you the home assignment of partners capital account, fluctuating and fixed both, and calculation of commission and salary. These questions you have to do as your home assignment. In next video we will do the further topics. Thank you, Saira.